Hi everybody, I'm Jenny.
And I'm Rue.
And we are going to do our video today on what we got for Easter baskets 2025 for ages from about 15-ish months, 15, 16 months by Easter to 6, almost 7. So, oh, and for our cat. So, which I know might be kind of silly, but he really thinks he's one of us and he needs a basket as well. So we'll start with his real quick and get it out of the way. So how we do Easter, my husband and I host Easter at our house. And so that's how this all got started. We have a big egg hunt in the backyard, and a few years ago, we don't have like huge egg hunt prizes or anything, it's just little stuff. So I started making Easter baskets for my nieces and my niece at the time and nephews. And since then, our family has grown really large. It's gotten a little bit out of hand, so we're trying to scale it back a little bit, but still have fun celebrating together and, you know, just have a few little fun surprises to enjoy that day. So first, I will show you Elon's basket because Elon, and he can watch, he's right.
Yeah.
He is literally sitting right here with us. But Elon, here is his little basket. It's just a little bucket we already had from several years ago. We can just erase the name on the chalkboard thing and put a different one there. Oh shoot, I thought he was gonna knock the camera over. I just got him. He's not a cat that's huge on treats, but he has not tried these and he absolutely loves chicken. And these are called Chicky Licks. They're 100% freeze-dried chicken treats. And they look like little, looks like it's on a little lollipop here, but it's Easter themed. They're shaped like little eggs. So I thought he might like these. So we're going to give them a try. And then for his other item, Elon absolutely loves bubbles. So I got him one of these just from Dollar General last year. Oh, I got a shadow on my camera. But anyway, I got him green. He already has a blue one that's not quite used up yet, but he loves his bubbles. Now, some people might say, you know, these are not cat safe bubbles, these are soap bubbles. He's afraid of that. He's very curious about them, but he doesn't touch the bubbles. So they're pretty harmless to him. But they do, if you're worried about that, they do make cat safe bubbles. But we're going with dollar bubbles from the Dollar General and his little treats. And Elon is done.
You previously got
So
last Easter.
yeah, he got bubbles for the first time last Easter, and he has enjoyed them all year off and on. So the next basket, and this is actually the basket that my remote controls go in by the TV, because I can't find Scarlet's basket this year. I'm not really sure what happened, but we just put some paper Easter grass because, again, we have the cat. So we want safe Easter grass. My only fear, I've got to hide these from him because I'm afraid he's gonna think it's a litter box. But anyway, if he eats them, they're safe. So for Scarlet, this is not Scarlet. That's Brena's. I need a different one, the pink one. Sorry.
I asked you earlier and you said it was the opposite.
So anyway, the baskets are actually from my husband and I and my mom. My mom goes in on these too. So some of this stuff, we just kind of, each of us bought some things and then we divided it up to see what we have, and I got some more stuff and then she gave me some money. So it's all from both of us. She picked out some, I picked out some. It's just a nice combination. So Scarlet is the one that she's just 15 months. So I have to remove this tag, but I found this book at Ollie's. It's called Where's My Easter Basket? And it is super, super cute. So this little baby bird, he goes through and he's looking for his Easter basket. And anyway, he asks all these other little animals if they are in Easter basket because he doesn't know what one is. He's brand new. So all of the little things, like these are jelly beans he runs across, and the jelly beans join him. And anyway, he keeps having all these things, like a chocolate bunny, a little colored egg. Everything joins him until they finally get to the end. It's just so cute. They're an Easter basket all together. So this book was only $3. Ollie's is a great place for buying books. I don't think I've ever bought anything at Ollie's besides books. So anyway, I got her that. book. And then for like a little Easter themed type thing, I found this light up bath peep at Walmart, and it was $3, $2.98 to be precise. But when you put it on the water, it has little sensors down here and it lights up. And what's great is like the water shouldn't get inside and make it all moldy. So we don't like bath toys like that. So I had gotten her older sister a pink flamingo one of these a long time ago. I don't know if she still has it, but anyway, I thought it was super cool. So when I found the little peep themed ones, I'm like, oh, that's so fun for an Easter basket. So, and bath toys are always a hit. So put that in there for her. And then this, I actually checked online, and they do still have these at Menards, but I got this after Christmas. It was either, I can't remember if it was the day after Christmas or if it was on New Year's Day when we went shopping, but it was one of those 2 days. It was either day after Christmas or New Year's. And so when I got it, it was 1% off, and I got this for $3. Now I think it's $4, but that's still a really great price for what it is. It says 12 months and up, but it is a rainbow shaped egg
sorter kit.
They're shape sorter eggs. I don't know if rainbow is the brand. No, Play is the brand. Anyway, maybe the rainbow is just because they're multicolored inside. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is what it is. Sorry about the shadow. I have a light behind my camera right now. I didn't think this through, I guess. But anyway, that's what it is. And I think that's like shape sorters are really great. You can play matching stuff with it. I think this will be a really good toy for her age. And for the price, I thought that was a great price. And it feels very quality. Like it's a very nice feeling plastic. So anyway, moving on, I got this at a craft show. It says $12. I did not pay $12 for this. I think I paid $8 for it. Because I do crochet, I could have made it, but I'm probably not going to. So I did want to support the girl that was selling it, and I did pay $8 for this. Like I said, I'm not sure why the tag says 12 because I did not buy it for 12. It does not come out of the husk, but you can shuck it. So anyway, I just thought it was cute. I actually picked this up for my 6-year-old nephew because he was obsessed with that YouTube video, Corn, with the little boy that talks about the corn. It was so cute, and he loves that song and that video. So yeah. I actually originally got it for him, but he's, like I said, he's almost 7. I think Scarlet will actually enjoy playing with this more, and she could actually use it for toy food in their kitchen when she gets a little older. So, well, that and the eggs for that matter. So put that in there for her. And then now Mom or Dad will probably eat this, but I said in my last video, I always try to put something in every Easter basket that reminds us, because our family is Christian, and so we are celebrating Jesus' resurrection at Easter time. So I always try to put something in there to remind them what we're celebrating, and it's not just all about getting stuff. So this says, "Be joyful always." It's a little yellow card with flowers, and then inside it says, "Wishing you Easter joy and a beautiful spring." And I can write a little note and sign it in there for her. And Mom or Dad will probably eat the chocolate because she's a little bit young for chocolate yet. However, I did give her some apple fruit crisps. I found these in the Easter aisle. It's got Mickey holding an Easter basket, you know, so we can make the fruit crisps Easter themed. But she does like things, little snackies like this. Let me move that to the front. So it goes here. And this is where I think we're gonna have trouble fitting into the basket. And now we probably won't let her have much of this, but cotton candy basically just dissolves in your mouth, so she's not gonna choke with her 2 teeth and stuff. So she's gonna get her first taste at cotton candy, and yeah, she's probably gonna love Aunt Jim for a little bit, but Mom and Dad probably won't. Yes. I'm trying to rearrange so that things fit better. Oh, Oops, sorry about that. And I don't edit, so this is going to be an interesting video. If I can get you stable enough. Oh. There. Oh, you know what? That was gonna work.
Okay.
Sorry.
There we go.
No. We're trying, guys. We are so trying.
There. Stop over.
There. A little bit different angle, but we're good. Okay. So, anyway, sorry about that. Like I said, I do not edit. I do not have time for that right now in my life. So you'll just have to bear with us and laugh at the mishaps. So I also got her goldfish. I do believe that she has had goldfish before in small amounts, but these are baby goldfish. So I think that means they're smaller. I don't know. But anyway, I got those for her to have another little snack treat.
She eats the little whales that are the same.
Yeah, she eats whales. It's basically like goldfish. So I'm trying, Rue. We'll see. Tag down. So here is Scarlet's finished baskets. Okay, so there's one down. So now we will move on to, oh, I forgot to mention, I mentioned this in my last video and I started to tell you guys and I forgot. My mom had all of these brightly colored drawstring bags. And so we've just been putting their Easter stuff in here and sorting it as we go. Like as we get stuff, we have a different color almost for each person. So everybody has their own bag. These make great bags when we take little day trips in the summer. Everybody has their own thing, so they're not digging through a big bag and losing someone else's goggles or flip-flops or shorts at the pool or the park or wherever we go. So it's so great to just have everyone have their own little bag, a little drawstring bag with their stuff in it, and then I can take like a great big 31 tote or something and just pile them all in there to carry, but then everybody has their own. So anyway, what we thought was after we stuff the things in their Easter baskets, we're just going to keep these back and they can egg hunt with these and then they'll have the bag to take. So I thought that worked out nice. Oh yeah, we'll put Elon's on this side because that's what we're done with. Okay. Next up, we have Brena. And Brena is 5, almost 6. So we have 6, almost 7, and 5, yeah, 5, almost 6. So Brena has this huge basket, and I might, depending how this stuff fits, I may end up switching Scarlet's and Brena's around, just whatever fits better. But technically, this is Brena's basket. My mom got this for her a long time ago. She went back to get Scarlet one just like it, and they didn't have this size. These are the, what is it called? Hearth and Hand from Target. So anyway, they had the smaller one. We did pick up a smaller one for Scarlet, and I don't know where it is. I cannot find it. I wonder if it went home with her and I didn't get it back. But anyway, it'll turn up sometime. But her stuff isn't going to fit in it this year anyway because her stuff is bigger than what her basket will hold. So for Brena, again, I got her own cotton candy because who doesn't like cotton candy? Well, I'll tell you who doesn't like cotton candy. My oldest nephew, that's 26, I was thinking this is something easy. I can just go grab one for everybody and, you know, call it good. They have them at the Dollar Tree, $1.25. I think I even saw them at Dollar General for just $1. So anyway, we were visiting my oldest nephew last summer, and I don't know if we saw a cotton candy stand or what. Anyway, he talked about hating cotton candy. I'm like, you are nuts. Like, why would anybody not like cotton candy? It's just sugar. But anyway, I thought everybody liked it. I was in complete shock. So needless to say, Dylan did not get cotton candy. But anyway, Brena does. I'm pretty sure she will like it. Brena, like some of the older kids, got her own box of Cheez-Its because she does also like Cheez-Its. They're a little bit crunchier and pointier, so that's why we went with the baby goldfish for Scarlet, because I know she has had those, but she only has a couple teeth, so I don't think she's quite ready for Cheez-Its. And then, like everyone else, Brena got her own chocolate cross on a card, and she is old enough to eat the chocolate. So, and it's what I like about this. You can get the bigger Hershey's chocolate crosses, but in fact, I think the Easter Bunny leaves those at your house, doesn't he, every year?
Yeah.
The bigger chocolate cross. And what I like about this, it's small. So, like, even if you don't love chocolate, because I was always a kid that I wouldn't have eaten a whole of the big Hershey's chocolate crosses, but this is such a small thing. Like, I might have eaten all this in a couple of days. So, that's her little reminder of what we're celebrating on Easter. Is he in the? Is he behind you? Oh, Elon thinks he's in the video too, but he's not. He's actually back in the corner. And so for Brena's special candy, that's just personally what she likes, I got her a blue Skittle egg because when I took her trick-or-treating a couple of years ago, her parents had somewhere else to be, and so she was really wanting to go trick-or-treating, and before her parents got here to pick her up, she wanted to get all the Skittles out so that her dad didn't get them. That was the only candy she cared about in all of it. So anyway, I made sure to get her a Skittle egg. I think I got her one last year too. It's kind of some of this candy, the personalized candy, is kind of becoming our thing. I have a couple of them that like a lot of candy, so theirs might change a little bit, but the rest of them, we're kind of starting to have our little thing that we like. Okay, so this came from DSW, Designer Shoe Warehouse, if you have one of those. But it was a little Easter mini gem art kit, like the diamond art, but it's like very kid friendly. It's like, you know, a very early one. I'm trying to look for an age on here. I don't see an age, but it's definitely something she can do. It's not a very advanced one. But anyway, it's the little diamond art where you like peel it off and you have a little tool and you stick the little stones on where they go. So I thought she would enjoy that. Now, the price on here, the original price was $7.98. But when I got this, I only paid, let me look at my cheat sheet. You can't look at this. Look away. I have her stuff written down on my notebook too, so I don't want her. Hers is on the same page as Brena's. I only paid $2.50 for this when I bought it. So I thought that would make a nice Easter basket. And this is something that won't go bad in a year. So I put that back for her Easter basket after last Easter. This I've had in my stash for a while. I cannot remember why I bought it. It came from the Dollar Tree, and honestly, I may have even gotten this so long ago that it was still $1, but I counted it as $1.25 because everything at the Dollar Tree is now $1.25. It's a little matching notebook and pen set. The pen has these fun little, you know, I don't know what they are. Little confettis at the top, and it has this cute little flower and
sparkles.
But who doesn't, what kid does not love the pens that have, you know, a million colors? And now I've clipped it down and I don't know how to get it back up.
You just click it
up there. Yeah, so anyway, I know when I was a kid these things were a huge hit. I think they still are. So anyway, I got her that and the little matching notebook. So this, even though it's 2 pieces, this is a set that counts as one of her 8 items. I may tie this together with a ribbon or at least tape this on somewhere so that she knows it's one set. That way we don't have trouble. Why did Brena get more things? So anyway, some of the older kids got these. They're infinity cubes. My mom picked these up. I think that they also came from Dollar Tree, but yeah, we're counting them as $1.25 because they were either $1 at Dollar General or $1.25, and I'm guessing they were $1.25 at Dollar Tree because they don't have the Dollar General sticker on them. But Brena's favorite color is blue, so her infinity cube is blue. I know Garrick had red, Bowen had green, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, so she gets one of those little fidget cubes too, and you can like turn it into all these little different positions and kind of manipulate it to do what you want. And this is her Easter themed item, her one last thing. And this is a Peeps washables. I'm sure you've probably seen these at Walmart in the Peep Easter aisle. But it's got 3 little Easter color markers and a little bunny peep and a little scrubby brush. So I see these as kind of being like a scribble scrubby, and I know that Brena liked those. So that is her last item for her Easter basket. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that was her 8th item. So this is Brena's basket. It does look a little empty. So yeah, we might kind of work around and switch up some baskets so that things fit better and look nicer before we're done. But technically, this is her basket. And then we have one left, and this would be Rue's little brother,
Yep.
Landry. Okay, do you want to pack this one or?
Yep.
Oh, so I'll let her, since this is her brother, I'll let her get some things out. We'll talk about them. And Landry is honestly,
non-food items first.
it doesn't matter, however you want to do it. Okay. Landry is honestly my easiest of all my nieces and nephews to buy for, because the kid absolutely loves to shop. And his favorite store that he always wants me to take him to is what? The Dollar General Market. He loves Dollar General. It's kind of a funny story because he wasn't even 2 when the lockdown happened, you know, when the COVID shutdown thing happened. And so his parents, like, they were just very, very cautious for a very long time and did not take him into a store. And so, oh gosh, it was a couple years later. He was probably 3 by the time I was watching him in the summertime. And I didn't even think about it. Right around the same time, my dad did the same thing when Dad was watching him. And we took him into Dollar General. And it was literally a whole new concept for him, that you could go in and there were all these things. And all you had to do if you wanted them was take them to the front and give them money, and then you got to take it home. And he was just like mind blown about this whole concept, and he loved it. And so still to this day, I mean, he's obviously way past that being a new concept to him, but he still loves to shop. And he is so generous and has such a, like, he thinks of other people. He's literally the best gift buyer I know. Always. He is, at school, he got me as a gift. They had this, like, some kind of giveaway thing where they could pick stuff and take them to their family for gifts. And he got me like a camera holder, like a phone holder with a clip on it so that I could film videos with it. I thought that was like the most thoughtful, sweet thing. But anyway, he is a really great gift buyer, and he just enjoys life so much. He wants to make everything a party, and he wants to make sure everybody else is having fun too. Like, he wants to buy things that will make other people have a good time. So needless to say, I got him so much stuff, and I've had to, like, kind of disperse it to other people, and because I can't possibly give him everything and other people nothing. So yeah, some of his stuff has been used for other things and gifts, because we just, it's so easy to find him stuff. So anyway, so Rue found this first. This I got on clearance at Walmart, and I paid $8 for this. I could not tell you what the original price was, because honestly,
It's about $12.
I think 8 was too much, but it was more. But it's a Fortnite Nerf gun. I don't know actually how much he knows about Fortnite, but he absolutely loves pugs, like the dog pugs.
Yeah.
And I thought when I saw, he loves Nerf guns. So I thought when I saw this Nerf gun that looks like a pug, like, he had to have it. So that was like the very first thing I bought him. I bought it right after Easter last year, because the stand with this clearance happened to be right next to some Easter clearance at one of our local Walmarts. So that's his big item. My mom actually got him this. She picked this up. He loves pugs, and she got him one of these for Christmas, and he loved it. So it's a Diary of a Pug book. He's in first grade. This one is called Pugs Got Talent. He is in first grade. He can read part of this himself. We still have to read it. We still have to read it to him because just the stamina that it takes to get through the whole book is, he's kind of, he's still working on it. But technically, we could turn to any page and he would do a pretty good job.
He finished his other one.
Did he?
By himself.
Yeah, which we'd read it to him before, but yeah. But anyway, so he loves these Diary of a Pug books. So my mom's a former educator, and so she's always been really big on gifting books, as am I. So she got that for him.
And then I'm going to do these next.
And another thing he absolutely loves, Rue, is what?
Patriotic stuff.
Patriotic stuff. Like, he's like me. He loves the 4th of July. He absolutely, he went through a phase a year ago where he got up every single morning and started his day listening to the Star Spangled Banner, which thrilled his siblings to pieces, let me tell you, because that's what you want to wake up to every morning is the Star Spangled Banner playing loudly. But
those were long days.
Yeah, so, but he loves it. Like, he loves to wear patriotic t-shirts. When they play the Star Spangled Banner at basketball games, he is like all in. So anyway, I found him some gibbets for his Crocs on sale at Dollar General after last 4th of July. So yeah, patriotic clog charms.
Oh shoot,
Elon, he's gonna knock my camera over again because now he's playing with the cord. I wish you could see him. It's kind of cute, but he's ornery. Okay, his other non-food item is exploding bunny poop. It's some of these TNT, and I tried to get most of the kids except maybe the older ones, not so much, but I tried to get the other kids like a Easter themed thing. So this is his Easter themed thing, and he loves these. You throw them on the ground, they make the big bang snap thing, or you could squeeze them between your fingers and they pop. He actually saw these at Walmart, and I wish I had seen these because weren't they in like an egg or something? Anyway, they were packaged differently, and it looked way cuter for an Easter basket, and I'm kicking myself because I didn't see those before, and I had already bought these, but these were $2, I think. I think almost all the Easter themed stuff was $2. Most of it. I don't know. Brena's and Scarlet's were a little more, I think, but anyway, so that is Landry's. Now for his food items. Again, I know he eats Cheez-Its. He has eaten Cheez-Its at my house. Now, what I really wanted to find for him, he loves pretzels. Him and Brena both eat pretzels at my house. Mm-hmm. And so I would have liked to have found some Easter-themed pretzels packaged in a size like this, but I didn't ever find any. So we're just getting Cheez-Its this year. And then he also gets a cotton candy like the other little kids. His is blue. Did I get Garrick a cotton candy? I think so. I did. Yeah. I think I did. And then, what about Bowen? Did I give Bowen a cotton candy? Okay. Garrick's Easter card. His is like...
Landry's.
I'm sorry. Landry's Easter card. Sorry. His is the same as Bowen and Garrick's and Dylan's. Like the older boys. It's like a sunset instead of all the flowers. And his says, may you find hope and joy in the beauty of the day. I don't remember what the other one said, but I think it's a little bit different. Anyway, I can write them a little note in here and sign it. And then you can get the chocolate cross out by opening it up this way. So they can keep the card if they're that kind of people. It's sentimental. Otherwise, doesn't matter to me. But anyway, that's his little reminder about what we're celebrating. And his last personalized candy item is a blue Skittle egg. Exactly like his cousin Brena's, because
he loves Skittles.
He loves Skittles too, and I would hate for Brena to get Skittles and then Landry have, which I know he likes Kinder Eggs a lot, so I thought about getting him a Kinder Egg instead, but they're like, well, Brena got Skittles, we don't want to, we better make them the same since they do both like them. So
this is his final basket.
Yep, this is his final basket. It's super cute, and yeah, so let me give you some totals. So, not that we are a budget family. I wouldn't call us frugal. I wouldn't, clearly not minimalist. But I do like to find things for the baskets that are somewhat consumable. Either, like, I don't want to go overboard on the candy, but that's why we do get like some things that are non-candy but still edible. Other things that you use up, like toiletry, makeup items. I try not to get stuff that they would typically buy themselves, like the older kids, or what would be something that their parents would provide for them. But if it's something special, then I will. So like if it's a special fun chapstick, or you know, like Easter themed or whatever, like I will get them stuff like that if I think it's Easter themed or fun. Like I've gotten them special Easter themed like bath soaps. I think I got you and Garrig one year, like that Crayola paint, bath paint stuff or something. But
I think so.
and like these use up, you know, they're a couple bucks, but it's
Was it
literally one day of fun and then we're done. We don't have more stuff in our house.
With the little
It's mostly cardboard and paper in here, so it's not going to, you know, it'll biodegrade relatively quickly.
The, body wash crayons.
Yes, yeah, or something like that. I don't remember. Bath bombs, things like that we'll use up. So we try to go with stuff like that. Art supplies use up, you know, like I've gotten paper and pens, and I'm trying to look around and see. Now, Scarlet's stuff doesn't really use up, but books are good to have forever. But she's at that age where toys are really good and useful for her development. So I don't mind getting like the one toy thing, like the Scribble Scrubby, the Nerf gun, you know, but everything else, I like it to be consumable or useful. So we kind of stick with that. And also, we are a budgeted family. So this year, my goal was to keep all the baskets an average. I mean, I like to give them all the same amount of things, so they all have 8 items. And then I want the baskets to average $20 a piece. So each basket is not the same price, because getting the same dollar amount and the same number of items without just buying them all the same thing, it's kind of hard. In fact, this year they actually match more than they usually do, don't they? Because usually they're a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so the total for these baskets, we'll start with Landry. Landry's was $24, so his went over just a little bit. Scarlet's was $23.50, so hers went over a little bit. Brena's was only $16.25, so hers was under. And then Elon, his wasn't in the $20 budget. He just has, I don't remember how much his treats were, but his bubbles were $1. Like, he has maybe a $3 basket over there. But averaging out the other kids, because I went in my first video, if you watched it, Garrick's was 15, Dylan's was 18, Bowen's was 16, Rue's was a little over, hers was 23. But when I averaged them all together, they were about $19.50 each. So it worked out perfect. That was exactly about where I wanted to be. So anyway, like I said, my mom and I went in on that together. She bought stuff, I bought stuff, and then she gave me some more money to go towards it. So yeah, I'm really proud of us for sticking with that budget and still getting things that I think the kids will love. So I hope you got some good ideas. And anything else you want to say? Okay, well, we hope you got some good ideas, and happy Easter. And maybe we'll do an egg stuffing for the egg hunt video. So keep watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.